A single platform that shows you what matters.
Over the next few years, Ayano made dolls to represent those who once lived in Goro. There were even dolls for those who passed away. She built their bodies with wood and wire, stuffed them with newspapers, and dressed them in old and donated clothes. She even gave each doll a face, a name, and a place in the village. By 2019, she created more than 350 dolls. Goro started to look alive again, but in an unsettling way. Abandoned houses had doll families living inside them. Schools had doll students sitting at desks. Ayano wasn't doing this for fame. Her village was in the mountains of Japan. Thanks to Google Maps, the world eventually discovered Goro.
Oh my god. I've never seen anything like this.
By the early 2010s, the Goro was visible on Google Maps Street View. It caught the world's attention. In 2014, a German filmmaker visited the village and made a documentary called Valley of Dolls. Soon after, tourists began arriving. Bloggers wrote about it. YouTubers visited. The abandoned village was suddenly famous. Ayano became famous too. She started teaching doll-making workshops and even organized a festival so visitors could see the scarecrows up close.
On the first week of October, on a Sunday, they have a scarecrow festival, and it's all here, and a lot of people attend it.
What actually makes a tool rollout succeed? Most companies think a rollout is just turning on a new system and sending out a training demo, and that's not how it works at all. A rollout is a really giant knowledge transfer project. Thousands of people suddenly...
But it wasn't all fun. The Goro was soon listed among the scariest places on Earth.
All the children's getting roughed up. Look at them. I don't trust this place at night anymore.
And while tourists kept coming, the real problem only grew worse. The human population in the Goro kept shrinking. The tourists visiting in 2023 described what they saw.
There's more scarecrows than people, obviously. There's only 25 people here left. Before there was 30.
A sad end to a once vibrant town. Sometimes Google Maps doesn't just capture mysteries, it solves crimes. The man with body bag. In October of 2024, Google Street View captured two shocking images in a tiny Spanish village. The first showed a man pushing a wheelbarrow. Inside was a large white bundle, tightly wrapped, and obviously there were no other people inside. Just one man and the bundle he was moving. But the next image was even more suspicious. The same man was loading the white bundle into the trunk of a red car. He was over, unaware that a passing Google camera was filming it. But why were these images such a big deal? Because this man was a suspect in a missing person case, and the police believed the missing person was inside that white bundle. To understand why, we need to start from the beginning. The missing man's name was Jorge. Before disappearing, Jorge lived in Cuba. Reports say that he had a wife named Alicia who lived in Spain. However, in early 2023, Jorge moved to Spain to join his wife. But the reunion wasn't all smiles. When he arrived, he allegedly discovered that his Cuban wife was having an affair with her 48-year-old neighbor. His neighbor's name was Manuel. He was a bartender with a reputation for
You guys inside, can I just talk to you real quick? What happens?
Well, do you want to know what happened to me?
Well, yeah, what do
I
you know?
was in the shower, and then I had drinks off really quickly. All I know is they came on the intercom saying you need to get it out, back away, take your belongings. I arrived last night from Houston on business, and they just said that. So I think they mentioned something about a construction issue next door. There was a building floor that was sinking or potentially caving, and so they just wanted to evacuate.
crazy. There's a building tilting, and this would be for my breakfast tacos for lunch, and that one doesn't look cooked. I'm gonna turn it over. I had to put this into the refrigerator, keep it cold.
They respond to a situation like this. They're going to secure the scene, determine whether the building is stable, evaluate whether there's any immediate danger to workers, neighboring buildings, or pedestrians. They're probably going to have to issue a full stop work order here. Structural integrity is definitely in question. The owner and contractor are going to probably have to take a look with a structural engineer. They're going to review those engineering drawings, those permits. What exactly caused the columns to buckle? Was it the construction itself? Was it the renovation work that was happening inside of there? Or is it something more? Is it something about anything that's been sort of taking place?
Oh my God. I pray for New York. I haven't needed building to buckle. Although, I mean, you know, I'm going to talk about the 9/11. Put on my shoes so I could start exercising. Had to go back to bed because I only had 3 hours of sleep. Like when Jesus about this,
Here, you can get up to $5,000 No stress, no fine print traps.
really not funny at all.
Interest rates just from 4.95%. I recommend this website to all my friends. It has changed their lives. Go give it a try.
$78 a month for 2 cars. And show you what's carefully because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I just clicked on the site and answered some standard questions. It was only 2, maybe 2 minutes. And suddenly, boom, got a new rate. $78 a month for 2 cars. Best part, the quiz is completely free. And people may be surprised by just how much they should be paying for car insurance. So this year, we're done getting ripped off on our insurance price. I'm sure that many people watching this have been ripped off before.
Try to get a good angle
Share the
of
link to
that.
this quiz below the video so they can check it out.
For joining us, I'm Olivia Sandusky. The Salton Sea is a beautiful yet incredibly complicated body of water. While it's easy to focus on its many problems, tonight our goal is to highlight the work that's being done to address them and to showcase the important role that it plays. There are several groups working around the sea, project by project, aiming to solve this environmental and health crisis that impacts neighbors in the Coachella and Imperial Valleys. So throughout this half hour tonight, you'll learn a brief history of how the sea formed and how it became toxic. Discover the vital role it plays for migrating wildlife. Dive into the world of lithium, water use, and local volcanoes. Analyze the state's 10-year plan to restore the sea, and look to the future with the planned return of boats and recreation. But before we get into all of that, let's start with what most people know about the sea.
So I know that the sea is a place that is endangered, that it's
toxic. It's got a very strange odor.
It's an environmental gate grievance in the Gemma area. Unfortunately, breeds
Our organizers promise the fireworks display that will take place here over the National Mall tonight will be the biggest in history. Well, 40 years ago today, a fireworks show that was then a record was held to celebrate the 100th birthday of the Statue of Liberty. 22,000 aerial fireworks launched from dozens of barges in New York Harbor. By a lot, Lady Liberty stands on a 15-acre island just below the southern tip of Manhattan. About 4 million people visit each year. Okay, up until 2012, I didn't know this, but a tiny group of Americans called the island their home. Brooke Silva Braga recently spent some time with the last one.
For 3+ years, this was how Dave and Debbie used to work at home. Taking a U.S. Park Service scaffold to their house, Liberty Island. Groceries were always a challenge.
Round trip, 3 hours.
Okay.
On a good day.
For milk.
I never really bought fish or ice cream. It didn't work out, so.
The Park Service let us join them on a home trip last month.
Back in.
Here's how it all happened. Back in 2000, Dave, a lifer at the Park Service, had a dream promotion. Superintendent of Liberty National Monument and Ellis Island. You understood when you got the job that it meant to be here?
No.
Oh. Who wrote the news?
Actually, I like them. There were just so many issues going on in this park. I felt it was important that I be here.
When he took over nearly 8 years after 9/11, the statue's crown was still closed for security reasons. Reopened that summer, but the whole statue was about to close again for more security renovations. Lucifer wanted to make sure public access remained a priority. So the house was just over here.
Houses, yes, it will museums left side.
But Dave and Debbie came to find their little government rental is actually a very sweet deal.
Our house family right here.
Yes.
And you just see the torch sticking right up. Yeah. Oh my god. This is like a mess. Yeah, you got the head, you got the torch. What a place to live, huh? For decades, a small community of park staff and their families lived in brick homes
She
on
is
the
in
island.
the mall.
After 9/11, just about everything was shattered. In the 2010s, it was just Dave and the statue. Is this what it was like? You could just walk around? What did you do when there was no one else here?
Walking around was
That we would have all of this to ourselves.
Just as memorable, though, were the moments they shared with the millions of visitors who passed through their front yard. Many visibly moved by the experience.
privileged to welcome the first Iraqi delegation, supposedly from Sanders. In unison, they all started. They said to each other, one of the ladies stepped out and said, "You don't understand.
really, really interesting, that Statue of Liberty. I've been to New York, but I didn't get to go there. Maybe next time. I'll have to go. I love New York City. It's in Mexico City, it's like Brooklyn. But, probably Mexico City, unless you live in a good area, it's gonna be cheaper than New York City. That's my opinion. It's very convenient. You don't have to go any, just go to the market across the street, get your water or beef or whatever you need. It's real nice. Very convenient. And the weather's nice in Mexico City. I love it. And it's the capital of Mexico, the country. Where you can go anywhere on a bus. They have like 5-star buses. And you can kind of go anywhere you want to go. Hello? I'm trying to heat up this food for my breakfast. I guess I could put a tortilla on top. Well, it's not time. I still got 20 more minutes till I can eat. And then I can have some
This is $100 hotel room, and this is $100,000 hotel room. Same hotel, but the prices vary tremendously depending on which room you choose, which makes me wonder just how different is the experience at the same hotel when you pay more. Well, to find out, me and my best friends are staying in every room type at this hotel in the Palms in Las Vegas. We'll test the comfort of each room, the amenities included, and the food most commonly had at each price level. Starting off with level 1 of the $100 room. Alright, honestly, this is super nice for $100. That is actually a great deal. Like, first and foremost, we have 2 full queen-size beds here. Then we have a little lounge area here, a desk area, TV, coffee machine, and fridge. A pretty nice looking bathroom. But the nicest part of this room is 100% the view. Having these beautiful mountains here surrounding the city.
I hear this tower is a really cool bar on top. I'm looking to meet new people out here, so we'll see how that goes.
Look at it. So anyway, a super nice room, $400. However, that's not even the best part of this room. Is there's a bunch of activities and amenities included for this price. Like, for example, we have this pretty impressive pool area where there's a bunch of stuff to do here, from there being a bar to having all these different seats, even like places to read in the middle of the pool, like Cam is doing right now. But then you also have access to a full gym. To then, since we're in Vegas, we have an enormous casino.
I'm trying to pay for a date with you.
If you want to win something, you gotta bet.
Yeah, oh, of course. Okay.
Now, in terms of the food, the most common restaurant for this price level is the pizza. With the pizza looking, honestly, super delicious here. But the only way to describe this pizza being that it hits the spot. But I actually haven't been fully honest with you guys yet. This trip isn't just about seeing how different the experience is when you pay. You see, I've known these guys for 10, 15, even 20 years. And without even realizing it, we haven't had the kind of memories you actually remember years later in quite a long time. So no matter what room we're staying in, we have one goal. Create one unforgettable moment worth capturing. And during the first night, you could say we fully accomplished that. With fully enjoying the things on this level and truly making some memories we'll always remember. So honestly, all I can say is this has been an incredible start to this adventure. And I'm so excited to see what comes. Anyway, the $100 room is surprisingly nice for the price, so I cannot even imagine the $1,000 room is actually.
The fee structure is just abysmal. It hasn't been disrupted in 100 years. Most folks that have a financial advisor, they don't know what they pay their advisor. And most Americans, by some studies I've read, they end up paying their financial advisor $250,000 to $300,000 over the course of their lifetime fees. And most advisors are parking you in the S&P 500, they're parking you in these large index funds. I can do that for free on E-Trade. And most advisors not only charge you a fee, but they say, hey, you need to walk in the door with $1 million, $500,000, $10 million, because that 1% fee they collect has to cover their operating costs. Like humans are not AI or technology. And so we're disrupting the pricing in many different ways. We have our pricing link in big size 18 font right on range.com. You will not find that on Fidelity, Schwab, Creative Planning, Mercer, LPL, and then more and more competitors that customers are switching over to us now. Their pricing is buried in size 8 font on page 27 of a newsletter that people don't read in their mail. And so that's just wrong.
Book your demo today at range.com.
Your family may be owed thousands in social media compensation in 2026. Find out now in 30 seconds. If your teenager was on social media before turning 18, you could qualify to seek huge potential compensation due to a new lawsuit.
I put the tortilla on there and let it warm up.
TikTok and Snapchat harm young people's mental health while continuing to grow.
For my breakfast taco,
We're aware of risks
I don't have any salsa, but
enough to prevent harm. Now, federal cases are moving forward, and the companies
I
will
could
be
get
required to
the
compensate
cutter and cut up some jalapeno, put in it.
One family received $9.1 million after
I'll put this on here
social media, and now
and
Snapchat
let that be warming.
families can file now.
I have to get my cutter out. Not a lot of room, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work with what I got. And get the cutter out. And this down here. I'm gonna get my knife out and start cutting the jalapeno to put on there because I don't have any, what do you call it, put on there, sauce. I don't think I might have, so, I'm trying to lose weight so I can only eat 2 meals a day. But it's doable and you can psych your body up to it. But in the beginning, it's a little bit, your body's mad because it wants that sugar and that food and that satisfaction. And you're not going to give it to it so you can lose that weight. I've got to lose weight a little bit, you know, I'm a little overweight. So I'm going to lose the weight. Okay. Now we're going to dry this knife off on there.
No, what? We're on another level? Literally right now. And you look like a boss right now. I was gonna say I could do a villain monologue.
We'll warm up that tortilla.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the penthouse. First of all, this space is enormous. Like, I mean, huge. Like, in here we have a living room space. First having this enormous couch here that could probably fit like 15 people, a shuffleboard table. Then we have our own and we go down the hallway here. We come into the first bedroom area, which has this incredibly comfortable bed. Another enormous couch with
I'll get these jalapeno cut and ready.
and then, oh my goodness, what is this?
So that I can put it on the thing. I don't have any sauce, so I'm gonna improvise a little bit. Cut the jalapeno. And I'll cut off the other head.
Wow, look at this. This is all ours. Got the mist going, got the view, trying the pool. This
That's
makes
nice.
such a cool
I love
experience.
Vegas.
And this is
Not for gambling, just for visiting. It's a lot of fun. Love Vegas. And not for gambling. Just you just go there. You can enjoy the sights. And last time I went there, I'm not a gambler. I didn't even put any money in the slot machine. Nothing. I went out to eat, Lights, camera, action. I went to the shows. It's like a Disneyland for adults. Just forget the gambling. Just go there for the other. Save your money, unless you know what you're doing. Even then, you're not going to know what you're doing. They're designed for you to lose.
Is a lobster buffet. This buffet is unreal. Like, of course they have the lobster and the lobster roll here. There's so many more different sections. With all in all, having about 100 different food items.
Now I'm trying to cut up the jalapeno. Take out the gut of the jalapeno just like you do a green pepper, because it doesn't taste good. Take it out with your thumbnail or with your knife if you got one. Your vegetable cutter, take out all the jalapeno juice. American jalapenos are not hot. Mexican jalapenos are hot. I'm just saying. How would I know? I'm Mexican anyway. Well, I'd like to go back to Mexico City, not to Los Cabos. Los Cabos is a tourist destination, and I won't be going there
One of the
again.
coolest days of my life, and I can't believe that we have 3 more levels to go. Warning, I don't think I've slept in such a comfy bed ever before in my life. But anyway, we're now gonna go get our key to the $10,000 room, and honestly, I don't even know what to expect.
Wow. Oh my god. I've never stayed at a place where it doesn't even have the number, it has the name of the room. Oh my god. No, it is the room.
Do not get a consolidation loan between sellers. The consolidation loan to come up.
This has to be the craziest hotel suite I've ever seen. Like, first, when you enter in, you have the bar area here, then right next to it you have a pool area, and then this entire line of couches. But the reason why this is called the Kingpin Room, ladies and gentlemen, is because we have a bowling alley in our room. It's not that shareable. Let me explain. You see, something you guys probably don't know about me is that ever since I was a kid, I've been an avid baseball card collector. But as any collector knows, the problem is arriving to the most exclusive restaurant in the entire hotel, and I am so hyped for this 4-course meal. But starting off, we have a drink that honestly I didn't even know was possible. Oh my gosh, what? I've never gotten a cocktail delivered before in a smoky box. That's amazing. But that is only the start. But the first course being potentially the craziest combination of luxury products I've seen. Having a base of A5 wagyu topped with caviar and gold leaf, which was truly unbelievable. That Imperial vibe continued to the second course, being the appetizers. With us having an incredible wagyu.
Y'all can tell me if you think that food is ready to eat yet. I got 8 more minutes to wait until my 11 o'clock bell goes off. Now, if I was in Mexico City, I probably would wait until 1 p.m. to eat. But I have to, I have to work up to this one then. Next level. Alex, you know.
And truly the perfect start to a night where we made it not one, but dozens of moments that will remember. So that was honestly one of the coolest days I think I've ever had in a hotel. And it makes me super interested for tomorrow to see what double the price gets you here. We're gonna go get the key now for level 4, and I'm just super curious to see what this level has in store for us.
So we went from before having the label on the door to now just having
The entire floor. Yeah, exactly. See, our next room is a room where it takes up the entire floor. We are the only room on the 3rd floor here. My God.
wow, I just got the chills.
Holy wow. This is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, basketball court in our room. With a working buzzer. Did you do? Oh, what is this? Oh, you're doing it. Oh my gosh. Is that a bed? Oh my god. What? This is the coolest room. Oh, see, everything in this room is basketball. Like, if we go through here, we come into the absolutely enormous living space where you have a dining room, massive bar, couch, seating area to watch games on the TV, all of this basketball
You know,
art. And it
only
just
in
continues
Mexico
when we
City.
turn the corner
I
here,
love
we
Mexico
come
City,
into
I'll
this
tell you what.
brick wall
When I
hallway.
make
We have
money on the
something
internet, I'm gonna go
truthfully
back.
does not feel
I
like
think.
it's meant
God
for a
willing.
hotel room.
I don't know.
A freaking locker room.
This is the craziest thing. I've not seen this yet. My mind is just blown. This is like Madison Square Garden.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is just the start. You see, in this room, there's an entirely different second floor here. With this floor having a pool table area, a poker table area where you're in many different dimensions at the same time, then a couple different giant bedroom areas. But I mean, definitely the coolest part of this room is the overhanging view of the basketball court. So as you can see, there's quite a number of activities and amenities in this room. However, I've just received another message from Romeo, and he asked me if we wanted the referee service, which I just responded, what? And he said, yes, winners get taken to a secret room. Seeing that there's over 10,000 feet here in this suite, I'm super excited to see where Romeo takes the winners of this game. Romeo, great to see you again.
You guys ready for the big game today?
So ready, yeah, let's do it. Guys, Romeo is here.
I'm going to bring the winner to the secret room. I don't have a whistle today, unfortunately, but I do have.
Okay, we get it. All right, we're playing Joey. You're going to be on offense the whole time, so you're going to be a winner no matter what. Where are you leading us here?
Of course, you got a library. Library.
Yeah.
You have your secret room.
What? Whoa! Okay, this is crazy. With this room having dozens of whiskey bottles from around the world, a chess board, karaoke, and so much more. But to be honest, after all that playing, we're pretty hungry. And the most common dining option for this room is the room service. But this is not just any room service. No. This one feels like it's literally tailored to this room. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Oh my gosh, what have you brought us here?
Everything you might need for game day.
It's amazing, guys. Food is here. Oh my gosh, this is unfreaking believable. In front of us, we have a burger each, wings, nachos, onion rings, and a lot of Coronas. This is incredible.
A lot of fattening. Corona's fattening, you know. I don't know if this tortilla's ready. Might be ready, I don't know. Let me take it on the plate. Make me a tortilla.
I'm so excited for. Good morning.
See if it.
This is insane to wake up. I'm on the basketball court.
Okay, that one's hot. I'll put that on the
Prices go up to
tortilla
$100,000 per night.
along with some bacon.
I'm curious about that. Truly an understatement. The best state to live in right now is
So I put, trying to change my social media to Chef Refund because I'm not a good chef. However, it's somewhat in limbo because I put my chef poop and then put it back and then I try to change it back and then I can't until 14 days. But I didn't do anything wrong. It's just they don't want you to change your name that quickly. So I'm gonna have me a breakfast taco with the cooked bacon and the egg. Oh, don't touch the pan. I mean, if you have a finger, if you're human, don't touch a hot pan. So I'm gonna put more bacon on my taco. Sounds like the word taco, but I'm talking about taco. Well, I mean, I can speak Spanish like they wouldn't even know I spoke Spanish. I always let people know I know Spanish. Because I don't want them talking about me because then they're not going to like it. They wouldn't like that I speak Spanish. Well, that's pretty good. I'm gonna try about this Barcelona salad dressing. I'm gonna do a twist on a breakfast taco. Now this is not an ordinary, kind of more like Greek dressing. A little goes a long way. I don't have any more sauce to put on that breakfast taco. Once I eat my lunch, I'll start cooking dinner. Because if you cook things slower, you have less chance of ruining it. But just letting you know how I cook. I don't know what y'all do. Pretty good.
If you manage your WordPress website, sort out your cookie consent situation. This is the video to watch. Today, I'm going through cookie non-user side.
Now, the only way I can have a good meal
Right,
is
for your site, and whether it's website.
slow as
And
you
it's
can
easy
go.
to do. So, let's start with the obvious question. Why does any of this matter? When your website loads, it's almost certainly running cookies. And trackers at the back. Analytics tools, advertising pixels, content.
Okay. Oh my gosh. We have a gold staircase here. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the absolutely enormous, monstrous, and truly biggest room I have ever seen of the $100,000 hotel room. Like, I honestly don't even know where to start. Like, first of all, we have a 16-person bar over here, a couch that's completely interconnected here and truly feels like it's the world's longest couch. So you look like you're in a completely different room over there. Then in every room here, we have these massive TVs with both sides having a screen. Then we make our way into the living room here, which has just an absurd amount of space to sit. Like, Cam is taking full advantage of the hammocks here. Then we move past the living room into the game room, where we have a pool table here. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, that is just the start of this room. As up these stairs, we have an entire second level, with there being a bunch of these absolutely enormous bedrooms that look over the bar itself. And with each bedroom, again, having those double TVs, as in every bedroom, there's a separate living room area in case you don't want to use the one below. With also in each bedroom, there being these enormous bathrooms. The shower is golden. This is insane.
Bobby loves golden showers.
I don't even know what is a golden shower.
Somebody will explain in the comments.
Okay. I like golden showers. I don't know what you're talking about. This is sick. And then we have rooms that honestly I never thought could be in a hotel room. Like, over here we have a massage room. Over here you have your own treadmill room. So needless to say, this room is it's on a level that I didn't even know could be
for $100,000.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that again is not even the craziest thing in this room. For that, we have to go outside. You see, in this room, we have our own private infinity pool with having this incredible view. So it goes without saying the main activity in this room is the private pool. However, along with the private pool, Romeo has put together something that let's just say will make this experience on the next level.
Hey, let's go. Good. Oh my gosh. What is this? Romeo ordered this for you. Yeah, so Romeo ordered you guys some tuna tacos with caviar, extra split caviar, and
Caviar and champagne. Oh my gosh, Romeo's the best.
Apologizing for this call.
You see, along with our private pool, we have caviar, champagne, this massive sashimi platter, and tuna tacos with more caviar.
So I think there's only one thing left to do.
That's a bad champagne. That thing cost $100,000. They need to, they would have to have better champagne for that. $100,000 room in Vegas.
There's a certain type of magic to it. Like, no matter what you're doing, you just say the best time. So yeah, at every level, the rooms got cooler, the food got better, and the experiences got more absurd. But when I go back to the original question of just how different is the experience at the same hotel when you pay more, well,
I have to
honestly,
put
the
this
biggest
on here to heat it up
everywhere.
with the bacon. So I put that salad dressing on there, but it didn't work out so well. So I think it's a good idea in theory, but maybe to drizzle it, not soak it, because the tortilla got wet. Couldn't eat it. Dripped everywhere.
$1.18? Holy cow!
So, I mean,
It's insane!
once I have my breakfast, well, this is not breakfast, this is lunch. Then I'll start making my dinner.
$6 in the gold mine out here.
And I may do a multi-course tasting menu for dinner. I have to see what all I got in the bucket. But
I'm currently standing before the world's cheapest cruise ship, and that's because it's actually a capsule hotel at sea. Not only does it travel the entire length from Japan in a single night, but it also has authentic Japanese cuisine, a full arcade, its very own spa, and potentially the most unique capsule pod experience you've ever seen. I want to know if it's actually possible to enjoy a cruise ship for less than $100, so I've flown all the way to Japan to try it for myself. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know where I am or how I got here. I'm the only person who speaks English for probably 100 miles. I feel completely lost, and at the same time, I'm incredibly excited because that cruise ship is the world's only capsule hotel at sea, and it travels 17 hours overnight from Orai. It goes from a place I can't pronounce to another place I probably can't pronounce. And overall, the reviews are super positive. Apart from day trip 446.
I'm trying to heat up this tortilla here.
17 hours with that private room. I think he kind of missed the point of going on a capsule cruise.
So I can make my lunch.
Thousands of dollars and flying halfway around the world to try the cheapest cruise ship I could find is ironic. But thankfully, this video is sponsored by Luke. Thank you, Luke. As I recorded the cruise, I stopped to get a beautiful video of the sunset, but I forgot that I was still recording on a 360 camera. Why do I look like that? No human should ever look like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm officially in a capsule hotel on a cruise ship. I'll show you around this room later. We've got a ship to explore. I put on my complimentary slippers and took a walk to the observation deck. Yeah, that's right. I know my cruise ship terms. The capsule pod came with 3 slippers. This is why I love Japan. This ship is massive. There are 7 floors we've got to take a look at. On my way, I walked past an actual shop with fun little merch themed around the ship. I have to try those later. They look good. I made my way to the observation deck where I found a bunch of people waiting for the ship to depart.
Why do salespeople hate more than anything in the world?
CRM. Yeah. Well, Monday CRM. It's the opposite. It's just different. The AI.
We're set to depart in just a few minutes, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. That's because my Japanese isn't very good, and there's another ship over there.
Now I want to make sure that that tortilla gets hot.
Mystery location. This ship is massive, and I've got loads of it to explore, but I do have one slight problem. I forgot to bring any coins with me, and it turns out the lockers are coin operated, so this bad boy is coming on a tour. The ship departed, and all of the Japanese people were waving goodbye to the glow of the magic wand. This country is just so wholesome. I also saw this thing. Can someone in the comments explain to me what this is? That thing doesn't belong in Japan. That belongs in Star Wars. A milk vending machine. There's no way that's a real thing. I stand corrected. It's a real thing. Jackpot, family arcade. Jackpot. Is that a chinchilla? Is it on the wall? Okay, why does that message sound like a crap? So that appears to be the main bathroom. I just walked into the men's crown bathroom. Immediately saw some dudes cheat. Turned around, came back out again. There are vending machines all over this ship. I love Japan. That's the last time I'm saying that, okay, I'm sorry. And there's even a full restaurant. Oh, it looks like the restaurant might be closed. Considering this is a small cruise ship, it actually seems to be quite hard to do. That is, of course, if you remember to bring a change with you, and I didn't. So, can't use the vending machines, can't use the arcade, can't use the kids' play area because I look weird. Life's no fun, you know. I'm gonna go back to the cabin and give you a room tour. On my way back to my capsule pod, I picked up some essentials from the shop. I know my diet's bad, you don't need to tell me, Mom. Now you might be thinking, I'm only on this cruise because it makes for a great YouTube title, and although that may be true, I also have a bigger reason for being here, because believe it or not, this is not the first Japanese cruise ship I've ever been on. When I was 5 years old, I was lucky enough to get a Game Boy Advance for Christmas with a copy of my favourite game of all time, Pokemon Leaf Green, and my favourite part of that game growing up was exploring this cruise ship called the SSN. I have very thoughtful, some hangers, and a curtain to separate you from sleeping with 32 strangers. It's actually pretty spacious. It was at this point that I discovered a major problem with the concept of a capsule cruise. Listen to this. This is actual audio from the capsule next to me. Sleeping in this capsule pod with that guy next to me is going to be difficult. But fortunately, I bought a secret weapon to help me sleep. Before I try it though, I need to tell you about Klook. Klook is essentially an all-in-one travel app that allows you to book hotels, local activities. This whole Japan trip is so much more enjoyable on their app, which is really easy. I hadn't looked over a bunch of locations or a whole trip, and I wouldn't have been able to make these. Had you go in there for a second, didn't I? Here's the thing. I've stayed in quite a few capsule hotels now. As a concept, it's great. It's cheap, it's comfortable, it's quite cozy, but one big issue is a shared sleeping space. The guy next door sounds like he's Japanese. I'd show you that conversation, but there's a sign saying don't record the staff, as well as don't kneel in front of them for some reason. Also, don't contact them on Tinder. The rules are the rules. Then I watched the Japanese drama and tried the cruise biscuits. They were good, by the looks of it. And eventually, I played Pokemon until I fell asleep, just like the good old days. That is the best I've ever slept in a capsule hotel. That Japanese sleep chocolate must be good stuff. So I just closed my eyes and wandered over to the window of the cruise and saw the most incredible thing. Something I never expected to see with my own eyes. That's an actual whale in the world. I cannot believe I've been lucky enough to see one of these creatures where it belongs. And I wasn't
have me another
It's a moment
taco.
I'll never forget. What other capsule hotel in the world allows you to go whale watching?
And then I have to get the
I love Japan. Okay.
egg out.
Okay, so an update on the restaurant.
And then I
It's
put the
casual
bacon
party,
on the taco.
and I forgot my cash, which means I can't show you the food. I'm going to overlay on screen what the food's supposed to look like, and let's just pretend that it's from my video. Looks good, right? Tasty.
with the bacon. And you can get that in there and put it on your knife and put it on your taco.
I just think it's the most wholesome thing ever. I paid one last visit to the shop, got my favourite snack, and a present for my dog. She's gonna love this one. And right as I reached
And after I have my lunch and I have my prepare my dinner, it takes a long time. Well, if I want it to taste good, it's gonna take a long time to get it running.
I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I'll see you in the next one.
Well, it's true. I mean, if I'm gonna have me
I love Japan.
I like Japan too. It's expensive.
Why pay
Though.
$2 grand for the best computer on
Bring
earth?
your credit card, I suppose.
Get messier every day with apps and random downloads. Clean My Mac could prevent those unhealthy digital habits. It's really easy to create a free account and use Clean My Mac. All the tools will be immediately unlocked, and you have 7 days to cancel. Start your free clean week today.
They're very nice. I was there for 2 weeks, 2009. If I have the money, I'll go back.
Truly California is a KQED production.
And I'm not gonna put any salad dressing on it. If I do, I just want to put very little on there. I don't have any salsa. But I got too much salad dressing on it. Just put a little bit. Because last time that taco got watery. So I'm gonna have to let it drip.
The Salton Sea was once known as the California Riviera.
It was definitely a place we would like to see had more tourists than 75.
After a string of disasters, the Desert Lake is now considered an environmental train wreck.
Wall to wall, dead fish, 150 feet out from my dock.
It's a real paradise on the verge of collapse. Next, Lakes and Pleasures on the Salton Sea. Support for Truly California is provided by
That's
the
better.
Future for Adventure Fund. Individuals, foundations, and corporations committed to the production and acquisition of quality programs. And by Ambassador James C. Hormel.
Yeah, that's much better.
The Bodie Foundation and the members of KQED.
Let me tell you about a place far beyond this world,
That's real good.
where success and failure collide, and where utopia and the apocalypse
That's a good taco.
It's a special place.
Unusual.
It draws a unique group of outsiders looking for an awfully beautiful life.
Let me see if I can get ChatGPT them. Hello?
Hey there. Great to have you here. What's on your mind today?
Well, I came up with this idea. I cooked my bacon. It took 3 hours. And my eggs took 3 hours, and they turned out real good.
Wow.
And I cut up some jalapenos because I don't have any salsa.
Ooh, that sounds
And then
really
I drizzled it with Barcelona dressing, which is kind of like a Greek dressing, just a little bit over the taco because I don't have salsa, but I had jalapenos, which aren't hot in Houston.
That sounds amazing. I bet the combo of the bacon, jalapenos, and the kind of Mediterranean dressing is really interesting. How did the whole dish come together after all that time?
Well, I like it. I don't
I'm
think,
so glad.
I don't know that,
Even though it took a long time, it sounds like it was really worth it. Definitely a unique twist on a breakfast or brunch dish.
well, and then I have the salsa de Raquel, and I would always tell the Mexican people in Mexico City when I lived there about my salsa. And this one lady in different restaurants, the waiters and everything, and she said, she said, I like your salsa. She said, I'd like to try it.
salsa has a real charm.
Yeah, it's a very unique. I'm sure they don't serve it in any. I mean, they do serve unique things in Mexico City because it's very cosmopolitan. But I will say, I don't think they would serve salsa de Raquel.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, having that personal touch.
I doubt it, right?
Exactly.
They're not gonna serve salsa de Raquel.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of personal flair is just one of a kind. It must feel awesome to have that connection to your time in Mexico City too.
Yeah, I've got a temporary residency from Mexico, and I'm doing my YouTube channel. It's called Chef Refund, and once I start getting people that support my channel, I'm gonna go back to Mexico City, not to Los Cabos, but Mexico City.
Ah, that sounds amazing. I bet going back to Mexico City will really spark some inspiration for your channel. Do you have any plans yet for the kind of content you want to follow there?
Well, do I have any? Well, I'm gonna do a Polanco YouTube channel, but
Oh, that's perfect.
I've got 122 subscribers on my. I changed it from Chef Poop to Chef Refund.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think Chef Refund is a really catchy name. And with Polanco as your focus, I bet people will love the upscale vibe of it.
But I think, I like.
Yeah, I think you're right. If it's something you really love and feel connected to, that passion will come through in your videos. I can't wait to see what you say.
Oh man. I'm trying to do a YouTube post. I did change the name to Chef Refund.
Perfect. So now you just want to maybe update any branding on your channel or even video intros if you can. Sorry, all last up, but it sounds like a solid.
Well, I need to quit doing. I don't make any money. I like Be Good, but I don't make any money with it. So
No
I'm gonna have to do my.
But you have that fresh start with Chef Refund.
Well, I didn't think I'd be able to do a food review or a travel review with Chef Poop. See.
Exactly. Yeah, Chef Refund just sounds a bit more versatile, and it kind of sets you up for more than just one niche. So I think that was very cool.
Yeah, I put a picture of me when I first met in Mexico. I looked real good. I had, you know, colored blonde hair. I was thinner. I looked real good.
Yeah.
I have one more subscriber. I got 123. Can you make a rap about that I have 123 subscribers? I got one more.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, here we go. I just hit 123. One more step on this. Chef Refund Rising, can't you see? Every single review is all about me. So thanks to you all, I'm just getting started. More flavors, more travel, this dream's not charted.
Yeah, Chef Refund. I don't know how I came up with that. Well, it was Chat GDD. Actually, I came up with it, not Chat GDD. The other Chat GDD, because you're the fourth one today.
I've got it. Yeah, no problem. If you ever want a different style and you just want to bounce ideas around, I'm here for that too.
I'll let you know if I need your help. I do need help because I need to make a viral video. But I'm really going to focus on live video and shorts. Is that bad?
Oh, not bad at all. I mean, shorts and live videos are really what drive a lot of engagement right now. So if you can hook people with those, I think you're totally on track. What kind of ideas are you thinking for the shorts?
Well, I don't know. Oh, you can. Well, you can't really see me, but let's see. You can only see a shadow. I don't do anything wrong anyway.
Close-up shots, like food, ingredients, or even just your hand.
Well, I don't mind.
That way the focus is still.
Well, you know, I don't mind being on YouTube. I do have a Facebook page. I did change it to Chef Refund. They have not changed the name. How many days does it take when you apply?
When you request a name change for your Facebook page, the review usually takes up to 3 days. After it's approved, you won't be able to request another name change for 60 days. Just be aware there can sometimes be delays, especially if your page is large or needs extra review.
Well, I've had it for 15 years, so they already know who I am. They just hadn't seen me around for a while.
Yeah, that makes sense. Since it's been around so long.
Oh, I mean, kind of. Yeah.
If you keep an eye on it, and if it takes long, you can always reach out to us.
I've gotten banned so many times on Facebook. I mean, for stupid stuff, not anything bad. Just playing music, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Not anything bad.
Everything's just about the food and the vibe, and you're not pushing anything too risky. It should be fine. Hopefully,
Let's see if I can get this bacon on here. For my egg taco, I cooked the egg in my, what do you call those cast iron skillets? I cooked it in that.
So I think once you get that name approved, you can start making that shift. Maybe you can just mention it in a live workshop and get people used to the new vibe.
Well, I mean, you know. I did change my TikTok name, but I don't make any money from that app and it's too strict. So I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair. TikTok can be really hit or
With
miss.
this, I don't like it.
But the name change there probably still helps with brand consistency.
I
especially
think-
if people find you across platforms. So it all ties together.
I think the most real is, well, if you pay the money for X, I don't have the money to pay, but X, YouTube, and
Yeah, exactly.
you know, Instagram is probably more like
Instagram
TikTok.
and Facebook Live, so you can get a lot of traction organically. You don't necessarily need to pay for X unless you want that to see the boost.
Huh. That egg is a little good. The egg is not supposed to be crunchy. Well, at least I eat 3 of them in my lunch. Bacon, egg, jalapeno, bacon sauce, and a little bit of the
And honestly, a lot of creators really thrive just focusing on those 3 platforms, especially if you're inconsistent. So
Well, if I had another cell phone, I would do Bigo at the same time, but I don't. I have a tablet, but I don't have a selfie tablet stand. So I could realistically do Bigo at the same time, but the only way I could do the cooking show on Bigo and then the rest to my OBS line is to have 2 cell phones.
exactly.
And I do not have 2 cell phones or selfie sticks. So
Yeah, that's totally fair. It can get pricey and you really don't want to spread yourself too thin. So maybe just pick one platform to focus on for now and then you can always scale it later.
now what do you think about my tagline? I put, everyone deserves,
Ooh, I like that stuff.
every good meal begins with a refund.
Oh, that's great. I think that has a really nice ring to it. It feels inviting and it kind of sets the tone that every meal begins with care and maybe a little creativity.
No, it means that you're not going to go back to a restaurant unless you really like it, makes an impression. That's what it means, realist. If you want to be more real about it. I mean, don't say that what you just said. I didn't think that at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can just focus on that feeling. Like you're creating something memorable that sticks with people. Keep it authentic, and I think that's how you really drive home the message.
Yeah. It's true. Every good meal begins with a refund. I mean, I guess you can interpret that in multiple ways. But I saw it as, you go to a restaurant, you're gonna try it once. If it doesn't, wham bam, thank you ma'am, or you get a referral, you're not gonna really go back. At least that's the way I run it. I don't know what other people do, but
I'm
I'm.
really sharp angle. It's like a promise that every meal you present is going to be something worth remembering. I think people will really like that.
Well, my Michelin star system is not the same as Gordon Ramsay.
No problem at all. I'm really excited for you. I think this is going to set a strong tone for your brand. And I can't wait to see how your audience responds.
Shipment City, I didn't know what to do. The other chat DVD suggested a whole bunch of other shit, and I was like,
Of course. If you need me to switch up styles or just give you a different vibe, I can do that. Just let me know what you'd like and I'll adapt.
I was looking at my Mexican Express reward card from 20.
Gotcha. So if you just want a different tone or focus, I can rework the wording. What part do you want to tweak or rephrase specifically?
I don't want to do anything. I think I overcooked the egg. Shit. Um,
No worries. Just let me know if you're down to the line and maybe I'm going to shift, and we can rework it so it's really good.
well, I don't have a disposal, and about 2 weeks ago I did stop up the toilet trying to flush the potatoes. Now I've got an egg I need to flush, but I'm gonna cut it into parts. Well, it's overcooked. I can't barely chew it.
Oh no, that sounds really frustrating. Yeah, definitely be careful and maybe chop it up small so it doesn't cause a blockage. I hope it all flushes out.
No? Is it edible? Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Just
I
add
don't
bits
know.
at a time.
People would
Make sure
order
your
it
sauce levels are okay.
on my menu.
And it will go down smoothly. Fingers crossed.
The 5-hour breakfast taco.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
It's a
I think it turned out pretty good. The I used my what those black pants called that rust. I can't think of the name, but anyway, what's it called?
Yeah, those are cast iron pans, and they can get rusty if they're not seasoned enough. But
Okay,
it sounds
so-
like you still pulled off a great dish, so that's awesome.
Well, but the first time, but see, I couldn't eat until 11 because I'm doing intermittent fasting. So I think the first time I cooked the egg, had I eaten it right then a la minute, it would have been fine. Unfortunately, I can't eat it 4 in the morning anymore. I'm too fat. Now I have to cut this egg so I can flush it. So I'm done eating the eggs. Well, this one's it's hard to chew. Well, I'm not going to flush another egg. It's even hard to cut.
Yeah, you could. If you're still hungry later, maybe you can make a quick egg snack or a small bite after fasting. Where you stay with breakfast.
Yeah, I could. I got more eggs. This one, it's tough. I had a hard time chewing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I probably could salvage it. I don't think anyone's gonna eat. Somebody's gonna eat this. It's gross. Well, I mean, I don't like to waste food. I'm just saying it's not edible at this point. In the morning, it would have been edible.
Yeah, exactly.
It's already been cooked for 3 hours.
It's
It's like shit now. I gotta wait till the toilet fills up with water to flush it. And those jalapenos, they're not hot at all. Yeah, I'm thinking about, for my dinner, it takes about 5 hours for me to cook dinner. Thinking about having a cup of coffee for my dessert. And earlier I made iced coffee, and I just took the water, lukewarm water, I mixed in 1 scoop of the instant coffee, I stirred it up for a couple minutes, then I put the ice in it. So I had iced coffee.
That sounds really nice. Yeah, that must have been a refreshing.
Thanks for tuning in to Chef Refund. Well, I think everybody gonna want to get a refund before they have a good meal. I just changed my channel name because I want to do food reviews in a restaurant, and I want to do travel reviews and airline reviews. In order to do that, I can't have Chef Pope as my username. It's too. I don't think people would like it. I mean, I think it's funny, but. Now I cut that egg up before I flushed it. I couldn't chew the other egg. It was overcooked. So now, I was thinking about I was thinking I need to ask you how to do it. I've got some frozen corn that's chopped off the cob, and I need to ask for your advice on. I'm gonna use that little cast iron pan. And I'm going to do multiple courses for my dinner. And since I have, well, I've got,
That sounds really nice. So with the corn, you could definitely saute it in a pan. Maybe with a little bit of butter, some garlic, maybe it's
do you think I should cook it in the tortilla pan? Because the cast iron pan on the ceramic griddle, it heats it, so let's just say it's on low. It will actually cook the food, whereas if I put it in the tortilla pan, it kind of slowly cooks but warms it. So if I want to do slow and low, should I do the corn on the tortilla pan? Because I want to have multiple courses for my dinner.
That's a great idea. Yeah, if you want to keep it simple controlled and gently run through that tortilla pan,
What do you think I ought to do? What did you say? Cook it in the tortilla pan or the cast iron pan?
I would say go with the tortilla pan if you really want that low slow heat. The cast iron is awesome for high heat searing, but if you want to keep it gentle and slow, the tortilla pan is the best.
Flush it all down. Well, I'd like to do a Vegas review, you know, of the food and the travel and everything. I'd like to do Mexico City food review, and I can't do it if I have chef poop. I mean, I like chef poop. I think it's funny, but you know. And I'd probably take out, if I do a food review or a, what do you call it? I'd take out that poop emoji in the top. And then the next day, they'd look at my YouTube channel, say 5 million subscribers, 10 million. Then the next day, I'll put the poop emoji back. Because you can get free YouTube art. You don't have to pay any money. Unless you're just, you know, really want to pay money. But that cast iron pan is really good, but it cooks the food too quickly, and it actually burned the eggs. I couldn't even chew the eggs. Well, I'm trying to tell you that I could barely, if I had been able to eat the egg a la minute with that pan, it would have been fine.
Yeah,
But,
definitely. I mean, listen to your body, and if it's doing off,
well, I can,
it's okay to just rest or adjust your schedule. There's no rush.
I've already adjusted my schedule to 2 meals a day, and I got a window to eat. Well, I'm not doing the window. I'm just gonna do lunch at 11 a.m. and then dinner at 5 p.m. No more food until the next day at 11, and I may adjust it accordingly. You know.
That sounds like a solid. Keeping that
Pretty much. Sounds good to me.
Good
for that. I can keep eating. Not on a diet of obesity. And I do like to eat. That's the only way I know you can eat what you want is you do 1 meal a day and lots of exercise in between. Otherwise, you're going to have to do, you know, extremely small portions plus exercise. I gotta get my paycheck while I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Once you get the live set up, just let people know your new schedule and that you're building those courses. I bet your audience will be really excited to join this.
Now I want to know about marinating the chicken thigh. Is it possible to put it in that black pan?
Chicken thighs are great for a slow cook or for layering flavors. If you want to prep them for one of those courses, they'll hold up really well, especially.
Well, they're not thawed. It's not thawed out. Not thawed out yet. It's not thawed out yet. I'm still trying to get in my.
Exactly. So once you've got them, you can marinate them, maybe add some spices, and then you can just let them cook slowly while you prep the other dishes. I think they'll be fantastic.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to ask you for advice on how to,
Yeah, exactly. Once they're in, you just set
flame
them,
in
and the
the
rest of the time
chicken.
should fall into place. I think this dinner's going to come together really nicely.
Well, I'm trying to clean the pots and pans. It's important to do that when you cook your dinner. Now I'm going to start cooking my supper now. It takes a long time. In the meantime, I'm going to do this. How y'all do today? Chef Refund.
Yeah, for sure. And if anything else comes up while I'm cooking, just let me know. I'm here to help you figure it out. I'm
Get
really
your
excited
refund
to
now before you eat my food. And I'm trying to get a sponsor for my YouTube channel to open a restaurant. Japanese inspired restaurant. Mexico City. So I gotta get supporters of my channel that like my content and systems. So far I haven't made any money. But those that give up never make money. And I don't care, I'm not giving up. I'm just gonna keep going onward with Chef Refund. Even though I really don't like the name. But I spent 3 hours trying to figure out what to do, and then I said, well, it was available on Facebook, Instagram, X. I did change my TikTok, but kind of, sort of, and not really.
Have a great rest of your day.
Did I say I was going somewhere? I need your advice for the recipe for the corn.
Yes, exactly. I think just get some rest, take it easy, and then you'll be refreshed and ready to go when it's time to cook again.
No, my live stream runs all day. What do you mean? I can't. I just had my lunch and I gotta start cooking my dinner. It takes hours to cook a chef tasting menu.
Yeah, exactly. Take it one step at a time, and once you're ready for that dinner, you'll be able to relax it.
It takes all day to cook and clean. The whole day is involved in the cooking process and the cleaning. But I'm trying to figure out what would go well with the corn.
Ooh, good call. So corn is super versatile. If you do a little bit of that seasoning like paprika and garlic, you can pair it with chicken or even a nice fish. Ah, perfect. So if you go with a nice piece of grilled chicken or maybe some seared fish, the corn will have that sweet, fresh side. I think that combo would be awesome.
36.
Exactly. And then you can also maybe add a little citrus, like a squeeze of lime or a fresh cilantro garnish, just to brighten everything up. I think that's how the whole plate together.
25.
Well, I mean, that's what the chefs do. Now, do you think I should cook the corn in the tortilla pan to have a more interesting thing? Or should I do it in the cast iron pan?
22.
Yeah, exactly. And that fresh flavour will really pop, especially with the corn. I think it's going to be a hit. Let me know how it responds.
12. Double zero.
Will do. I'm really looking forward to it. And if anything else pops up or you need another suggestion, just let me know. I'm excited to see the final.
Well, what should I do with for cooking the corn on low? What should I add to the corn to give it a little flair? You got any suggestions?
Three.
I'm trying to come up with a roulette system that's good for the video game system.
30.
I'm gonna have to take another screenshot of Can you think of a clever name for the corn? What's a good name to cook the corn with? I'm gonna be making. Let me turn this off. I can't. I've got some frozen corn from Aldi. So can you help me think of a corn dish? This will be my first course for the dinner theater.
Absolutely. You could do something like a roasted corn salad. So you take the corn, maybe some cherry tomatoes, some red onions, some feta, and lime dressing. It's super fresh, and it will set a really bright tone for the rest of the
If I just want to make corn with butter, I could just put the corn in the pan, or do I need to put grease in it? Or can I put the corn in the pan and then cook it, add the butter later?
You can saute the corn in a bit of butter right in the pan. Just let it get a little caramelized. Then you can fold in some herbs, and that will keep it really rich and simple.
Now, what spices do I want to put in there?
Yeah, definitely. Keep it simple so the corn really shines. And then you can add a little finishing touch